Hello everyone, it's thomasjujube, and I've got another unboxing for you all, and it's one that I am very excited about. I've been planning this for like over a year by this point, and it only is finally happening thanks to today's sponsor, JP Fans, who you guys have probably heard about, especially on this channel. They sponsored the last few videos, especially the latest Kyoryuger versus king-ohger. I reversed the title. Review video, so make sure you check that out if you want to hear my thoughts on Kyoryuger, because today I'm going to be unboxing something from Kyoryuger if I can get this dang box open. Pull this out. Some stuff left in there, but I will get to it in a moment. Ahaha. So last time I did a video, I kind of showed that you can buy new stuff with JP Fans. Today I'm showing you the power of the used item selection on JP Fans. This is a whole Kyoryuzin. And not just a Kyoryuzin, or not just a box, but there's going to be a toy in here. As I mentioned in that video, I watched Kyoryuger and I loved it. And that whole summer after I watched it, I was fiending for Kyoryuger toys. Not just that summer, I was really... Ooh. My Kyoryuger obsession lasted quite a while, but I never was able to find the toys. Well, because Kyoryuger is so popular in Japan that the toys are so expensive as a result, and it's over 10 years by this point. I mean, the king-ohger stuff was to celebrate the 10-year anniversary, so it's an older season, an older popular season. Stuff gets expensive on the aftermarket. Not to say this stuff was cheap on the aftermarket from JP Fans, but at least it's way cheaper compared to eBay. Like in terms of tokusatsu aftermarket prices, this was pretty cheap. Or sorry, not just tokusatsu aftermarket, Kyoryuger aftermarket prices. It's so surreal to finally be holding this thing. Let me get some batteries in him first before I... Not the Kyoryuger kind of batteries. Where are my sounds? Oh. Okay. Sometimes, again, hit the button by accident. These toys are so old that sometimes the batteries are... It also might be the batteries I'm picking. Because actually, before I continue with this, I actually already have a Gabu Tira. I bought Mini Tira. Like a year ago on Christmas, or for Christmas. Plus a Gabu revolver. This is a DX, not a memorial, and it's very scratched up, but it kind of adds to it for me, I guess, since they're like ancient weapons in the show. Mini Tira, and of course, a whole bunch of batteries to go with it. I have all 23 plus Mini Tira plus the 2 Carnival ones. The only battery I'm missing that I want is Tobaspino, but I do want the Tobaspino mecha at some point, so I will get that eventually. I've mentioned this a few times, but I do want all the Kyoryuger mecha, which I know is a big feat because, again, how popular that show is. Here's my tail. But, Kyoryuzin's, 3/11ths of the way there. Brave in. Hearing the robot say it is so cool. I did not mean to do that. My Gabu Tira right leg, his right, my left, is very loose. Here's the other leg for comparison. I'm not sure what's causing this. You know, these are the troubles of ordering 10-year-old toys. But he seems to be in, pretty much, other than that, perfect condition. And I don't think... Ooh, something just fell. Ugh. And regardless, I don't think this should hinder the playability of him. I don't really have enough space up here to stand him up, so let me stand him up down here. Yeah, he stands up fine. I'm not going to be clomping him around.
So it turns out the joint on Gabutira for the leg was loose and like spinning. So I took his leg apart, which is a little scary. And then I removed the joint, super glued it the way it should be, put it back in, and now his leg is not swinging at all. In fact, this leg is tighter than that, like that wasn't broken. And later we'll see that the tail back here is a bit loose. It's because these clips were actually broken, but I went through and glued those as well. So now my Gabutira is basically perfect.
Here is Degoji and Doikera Drysera. So, at all of these guys in shot on this angle. I'll hopefully get some B-roll. This is me, thomasjujube, telling future thomasjujube. Put some B-roll up on right now, these guys all together. Something especially wish-fulfilling / nostalgic / everything about getting these guys is that I own this. Back in the day, if you don't know what this is the American Power Rangers Dino Charge, what do we call this thing? T-Rex Zord? This is a special like gold version, which hints some other guys I have. Here is the Japanese version that I have seen videos of and wanted since this thing existed. How long ago was Dino Charge? I also have the arms, of course. So now I have their not only bigger version, but also yellow version, because I've been stuck with the gold ones. But since I own gold, it would kind of fit together. Wow, look at that. This thing doesn't even have the drills here. So one thing that I always didn't like about these is that I don't have one of the batteries on hand, but you couldn't stick it in all the way to activate this, which kind of annoyed me. It was just like a sliding mechanism down here. Just weird. You know, Power Rangers America stuff. But now that I have these, brave in. About a smart one. I can get my accurate. I forgot there's a button down here you still have to push to insert it all the way, but now you can close his mouth all the way, and he still has the battery in there. So I love that. And now for Dorikera, I can get a... Oh, open it all the way. Oh, did this just... Oh, you just manually flipped this over. I didn't even realize that you could just... Boop. Oh, I guess it's... in Kyoryuger mode, this flips down. So I forgot you just keep this up there. But we can get the drill popping out. Okay. I need to scan these, right? I forgot how... No. Yes! Took a minute. I probably cut a bunch of that for YouTube. I'm cutting a bunch now as I'm putting the shield in. But you can check it out over on Patreon. Having this full combo, and it's... You can't even see it, but I'll B-roll. Oh, it's just so cool. if only the back tabbed in 100%. I'm a little worried when we get to the combos that really need that back tab combination. I made sure of when I was looking for the Kyoryuzin to buy is one with working sounds, because the fact it will read what arms you're attaching and will say the sounds like it does in the show is so cool. Like, tons of mecha have sounds, but like not like it won't announce mecha parts combining. And then it'll do, that's what I was trying to get earlier, he'll do special attack sounds based on the Zyuden in here in robot mode. So robot mode has like a whole playability assortment with it that, like, again, I feel like we don't have any other mechas like that, really. So I will put Kyoryuzin away for a moment, because Kyoryuzin is not the only thing I bought. And this is going to be a huge mess. Here is I don't think it's supposed to do that, but I don't know why it's doing that. But here is a, what's his name? Parasagon. I forgot his name.
Maybe some of you caught this, but the mouth was actually put on the wrong way by the seller. It was reversed. This is the piece that was out in the front. That's why it was like weird and able to move and stuff. So literally I just had to pop it out, pop it back in the right way, and now his mouth is basically perfect.
Zakutor, a Terragordon Judenchi. My old one was broken, so it's gonna get this one. And if I, Terragordon. So we already braved in. I just didn't have the foresight to put this thing in. Yeah, this is much bigger, obviously, than the US toy. I think I got the US toy for my birthday a while ago, so this is, like, at the time. So, this is kind of nostalgic. Is there a button here somewhere? One of these is a button, right? No, not yet. No, we didn't tell I didn't know yet. That arm fell. Yeah, he looks really cool. Yeah, I love this. I do wish these moved. I remember the American one could move these, but you can still do the flip attack. Oh wait, these. Oh, I did it wrong, and these move down. Oh, I didn't realize. Cool. Teraidano Western sets, which was like kind of the power-up version. At least it seemed like he always went Western if he was combining with something. The Kyoryuger toys seem to always have broken pins or clips here. So it is nice, or at least, like, if anything's broken, I'm glad that it's not those. Like, this snaps in perfectly fine. Like, that's not an issue. It's just these, which I think is fixable. Or at least if it is, it's not a, like, plastic problem. So. Yeehaw! I wish they got, maybe a special finisher sound in, each mode, but I guess they replaced that with having Judenchi reading capabilities, so, and whatever. I mean, we get, different combo, like, sounds for the different mecha forms. Like, that's really cool. I love that. And the part that I really love about this, combo system is that it lets you create your own combos, but it adds, like, the fact this thing will make sounds for the combos kind of adds to that. Like, for example, of course we don't have mecha to go with them, but we can also just grab two other random Judenchi. Brave, in. My number 12 is a weird blank version. So I need a number 12. I forgot I needed a number 12. Oh, I forgot he would play the special announcement. So, like, even the announcement of Kyoryuzin like this, I guess it's not the one I just put together, but it will still give it a special announcement. I forgot about that. So, yeah, I love the sounds of this thing. Oh, it will remember the arm that you put in and still play that sound? It doesn't remember any, so it doesn't play. Wow, that's really cool. Wait, so you could... I'm going to pull this out. So he will play the other, I'm not surprised at him playing that because I'm using an Anki-Dan Judenshi without having the Anki-Dan toy. I'm surprised that you can just swap out the arms like that, and it will, as long as you put it in the mouth, it'll read that Judenshi is being inserted and play the correct sounds. That's so cool. It really makes me wish they did more mix and match forms. Like, the only real mix and match form, I mean, like I said, we saw blue and black together. I'm sure he did pink with, like, green or something. But those aren't, like, combo sounds. Like, it's just gonna play generic ones, except for the... Like, Macho only exists because Anki-Dan was released way before the Paki, I'm pretty sure. So, I mean, that's I love this thing. I forgot how epic that noise was. I actually also forgot I have to... I hope you'll forgive me holding him a bit weirdly because I desperately don't want him to fall apart and shatter all over my floor. But here's Zyuden Kyoryuger, just Kyoryuger with the big backpack. So thank you to JP Fans for sponsoring my first bit of Kyoryuger mecha merch. Hopefully they sponsor me again soon so we can finish them off. Make sure you check it out in the description if you want to purchase your own Kyoryuger or any sort of tokusatsu merch. And remember to check out my other Super Sentai and Kyoryuger videos. And I hope to see you next time. Rawr, rawr.